My name is Esther Mediayse. I am currently unemployed, but before my relapse, I had my own company, eMeds Inc., and I worked as a contractor. My connection to cancer is that I am a patient. I had the first one in 2009, breast, and on January 4th, 2016, I was diagnosed with stage 4 metastasized to my spine, which then quickly moved to my brain and other parts of my spines. I'm currently doing okay though, but my relationship is I'm currently living with it. They remove all the stuff you actually go through, and you don't learn anything from anybody going through cancer on TV, not from what I've seen. You just know it happens, and you've got this, it'll happen within a few episodes, they're done. You know, the person feels better. It pisses me off. Everybody that could Google felt the need to tell me what I need to do, how I need to eat, how I need to feel. I would have really appreciated if people start trying to get me to take herbs. And oddest thing is, you read every single thing was ginseng based. I could have got that from Peckham. You don't need to order it from China. I'm African, if you know, unless you can't tell, but I'm African, and we're not really keen on talking about illnesses. So even if somebody did pass away from cancer, we automatically just say they died of an illness. It's never really talked about. We don't put ourselves in a position whereby we can enable others to be educated through what we're going through. I would say this from a Black person perspective. We don't talk about it. That's the first thing we can change. We need to talk. We need to have an open dialogue. So when somebody has cancer at 27 years old, you don't feel so alone. They concentrate a lot more on children and old people. But the in-between we don't really talk about. Before I was diagnosed, the initial one, my doctors were actually Africans. And I was quite shocked by how our culture sipped into the way they worked. So when I was asking, I was being very persistent that I know there's something wrong. And they kind of just dismissed me. I wasn't okay with that. And I think it's things like that that makes you not want to talk about it, or not want to, you don't feel heard, so why say anything? They're not going to hear you anyway. That's kind of how it is. I would say let's start talking about it. Let's be educated about it. Don't be hard on yourself. And understand that whilst you're going through it, the people around you, that's their first time too. So you may need to be less hard on those around you. However, make sure you put yourself first. My poor body, my poor